let's see how this goes. I'll try to make an update. Not sure if I get all the way to the all of the orchids I have, because I have them scattered around a bit. We can just start with this ones and see how it goes. So let's look at these. Most of my Paphiopedalums, well, Baphs are as well, some here. Most of my Phalaenopsis are here. Only the unnamed varieties are somewhere else scattered around, as it's they don't need that much light. Well, they would enjoy it, but I'm not giving it to them. Oh gosh, it's so long time I've actually recorded anything, and I feel like I'm unable to actually speak. So I have Phalaenopsis violacea variety indigo blue cross with self. I think I had the blue Bellina cross with violacea indigo, but that one actually, I think it's called Samira, it actually died. This seems to be doing quite well. There is new root coming. It's growing new leaves, and it took a while to actually get it started. Now it seems to be getting hang of it. It was a long time just sulking and not making new roots, and now I see some new roots in the pot, and apparently outside the pot. I need to try to squeeze that into the pot. So there's my Bellina red apple. It actually flowered with 2 spikes this summer, and as you can see, I think it's, yeah, there is the second spike. As you can see, judging by the discoloration, I haven't actually given this good enough fertilizer. Yeah, I have gnats, so that's why I have that thing over there. And hence the discoloration. I'll try to be more well, better with the fertilizing, but I just don't have time, so I've been just throwing water in, not even looking at what's happened, and you'll see later on, maybe in the next video, what has happened to my plants. I have my Phalaenopsis ludemaniana variety Cerulean actually flowering here. It's really nice color, and as you can see, as I forgot to water, that happened. So I have to actually try to get it out at some point if it stays like that, in order to actually continue growing. I'm not sure. Maybe that's the reason why it's actually pushing out as well as spikes. These are the 2 of its spikes. We have, if we go this way, hold on a second. There's second bud, and there's actually keiki. And we have another keiki over here, and there's flower spikes, as you can see. So I'm guessing I really messed up with this one. I need to actually work on my watering. As you can see, this one has struggled as well, and the leaf is not looking that nice. It's Schilleriana crossed with Mani black, and that's the Bronze Maiden. Mine looks like this. So some might have a little more blush. I don't, but this one has this cute looking, sometimes it looks almost like a heart shape. And if we duck in here behind the nuts, hold on, let me get you a better view. That's Phalaenopsis hieroglyphica. I seem to have some issues with it, which I wouldn't have. Well, I seem to have issues with most of these because of the watering. Oh yeah, I forgot to empty this. It doesn't seem to have that many. Well, there's some roots, some are dead, and it's really slow growing new leaves. I'm not sure, do you have hieroglyphica? Is it slow or is it just mine? Because this is really slow. This is slower than some of my Paphiopedilums, so it's a bit odd. I almost tossed it away. I was thinking I might actually buy a replacement and either give this up or just toss it. Either way, I wouldn't like to give anyone Phalaenopsis which is not performing that well. This is my LDS Bear King, and it's crossed with itself, except minus that RK3, so it's just LDS Bear King. There's a new spike. This seems to be pushing out new spikes and then depleting the old ones. I guess it's because of my fertilization, and I think this has really a lot of fruits. Yes, and I need to actually empty that pot as well. Whoopsie daisy. Honestly, I sometimes just leave it there and then forget and hope that they'll just survive. This is Mockjoy U. It actually flowered this summer, crossed with Violet Indigo. It actually flowered this summer, and it's bringing out new spike. It's stalled again, so I guess it's doing what it did last summer or last year. First it grew up the spike, and then it waited, and then it continued. I think it's because of the coolness. Oh, there's Happy Zap from my Hoyas. I think this was Oncidium Tiny Twinkle. It's looking really bad. I just gave it some water, and I'm hoping it survives. Not sure, might actually need to buy new ones. I really didn't have time for this one, and that's the result. And of course with all this dust. So this is Phalaenopsis Zengmin Predator, and it did the spike. It was growing the spike towards downwards actually, and I think it's because of it has 30% of Gigantea. I would pronounce it Gigantea. You might know it's a Gigantea, and hence the growing habit of the spike. It has one bud there. I'm not sure if it's making more. I just watered it today. I gave it some fertilizer. And then we have these little things. They have had thrip issues at one point last, was it spring? And this is the Lodi Jessie Marisa. I have had issues with it because it's, I think there's more than just one plant in here. It's not coming up. Oh, wait. So it has roots, as you can see, or they have roots. So this, I haven't given them the fertilizer, so you can see the new growth hasn't been that great. I actually saw one growth which was depleting. I had to take it off, so it went all black. I haven't given any kind of fertilizer this winter, so I've been really bad plant parent. I think this is Jewel Box Dark Waters. I have one which is bigger, and then I have this division which is part of it, and I'm keeping this. If something happens to the other, I might actually switch with somebody if somebody's interested in it. This haven't had thrips at all. So, and here's my Leonis and the Comoron type, and let's take this off so I can show you. As you can see, it's actually, you remember I almost failed with the crown. It did grow a bit wonky new leaves. They have straightened, and now the new crown is looking great. And if I'm able to actually turn this around, sorry about this, I would normally take this part off so that you wouldn't have to watch it. but I don't have time to actually edit this. So there you can see that the wonky leaves, when it was growing, when I don't know what had happened. There was some rot or issues or something to the crown and I almost lost it. I was able to stop it, and that's why it looks like that, and it made few new plantlets next to it. And this is damage from this sun. The sunlight level at the balcony is quite high, and that's the result. And yeah, it's looking great, healthy. I'm waiting for new roots so I can actually repot this, because it dries so fast. So that's why I leave some water on the cup, so it's not going to be that badly dried. And there is a pulchra, dark red. And I haven't seen any flower spikes here. It's just pushing out new roots and seems to be somehow content. And let's go this way because I forgot. I really need more space. I'm actually planning on doing some purging, so getting rid of some doubles this summer, and might actually throw some of the orchids away because they are not doing anything for me and I don't want to keep them. So this is Ludemaniana Dark, and it's got flower spike as well. Let's continue this way. So we continue with the Cattleyas. This is the Violacea variety Cerulean. It's the media doesn't look that good. I just reported it. It was the bottom of the bark bag. I might actually rinse it off and put more bark on it, so it doesn't matter. I really don't water it that often, so it's not going to be an issue, because it was so dry all the time because of my watering habits, or not watering actually. There's first Laelia purpurata, upa dupa. I'm actually waiting for new growths to mature some new roots, these new ones, because it has a lot of roots, and of course it's drying out really fast. It does, that's the second one that it has 2 new growths, so it's constantly pushing out new growths. This is the LCCG Roebling Blue Indigo, crossed with the Maxima variety Cerulean. I just repotted it, and it's pushing out new roots, and there is some water again because of me not watering. There's the new growth, and this growth is pushing out new roots, so it seems to be doing great. There's actually a really badly dealt Dowiana aurea. It's not the main one. I have another one. I'm just keeping it. If I'm able to get it bounced back, I need to actually repot it when it grows new roots, and then hopefully I'm going to be able to keep it in better condition. Now it's not looking that good because it's just I totally forgot it, and it's in that small pot, so it's drying out too fast. That's also I think this summer is going to change locations. Cattleya guttata Cerulean. I repotted it. It seems to be pushing out new roots, at least on the side of the pot, and yeah, it's already rooted here, so it's doing great, enjoying its life. And we are actually going to pan up, and I'm going to open that bag. I'll show you what's in there and all of this. So let me get myself ladders so I'm actually able to video it from the above. Hold on a sec. I'm ending here as the video is getting too long. See you the next time.